Hello everyone, I am Ishaan Garg from Mammoth International School, Sector 1 Vasundhara, Ghaziabad, currently studying in class 10th. I have developed a prototype on accident prevention on mountainous roads along with speed breaker power generation. Are we all aware of what has happened here? I am sure we all are. Such accidents are caused due to the limited visibility of the other side of the road due to a blind turn present on the hilly roads. Another root cause of such accidents is inadequate lighting. Darkness prevents the driver from analyzing the upcoming path. In fact, such accidents are responsible for over 1.2 million deaths worldwide every year. Moving on to the solutions. The first solution is advanced warning systems. These are designed for a situation where one car is coming from each side of a U-shaped road.
In this system, an IR sensor has been placed on one side of the road, about 10 to 20 meters from the blind turn. As soon as it will detect a car's motion in front of it, it will activate a red light signal as well as a buzzer which has been placed on the opposite side of the road. These signals are used to indicate the driver on that road that a car is already coming from the opposite side, so that the driver knows about the motion of the car from the other side and can stop and make way for the car to easily pass through, and thus preventing head-on collisions by providing enough reaction time. There will also be two signboards, one on each side, about 50 meters from the blind turn, informing the drivers on both sides about this mechanism. In case a car from the opposite side has already reached the blind turn and then the buzzer rings, he wouldn't get enough reaction time. To prevent that, an IR sensor will be placed about 1 meter from the blind turn on the opposite side too.
This system also provides the driver with enough reaction time as compared to that by a convex mirror. Now, to mitigate the problem of inadequate lighting, the second solution is speed breaker power generation.
In the system, a complex mechanism is placed under the power hump of a speed breaker. As soon as a car moves above it, the head of a rack is pushed down, rotating the pinion and thus converting the linear motion of the car into a rotary motion. This motion is brought down using a pulley and gets transferred to a flywheel. This flywheel is mounted on a shaft whose function is to store the kinetic energy of the vehicle and regulate the fluctuation in the energy and to make the energy uniform, so that the shafts can rotate with a certain RPM. These shafts are connected through a belt drive to the dynamos, which convert the mechanical energy into electrical energy. This conversion will be proportional to the traffic density. The electricity produced has a continuous supply and can be used for various purposes like powering the lights on the hilly roads and the siren and the red light, which has been used in the advanced warning systems. Providing a continuous supply rather than storing it is very beneficial. It reduces the energy conversion losses, it is cost efficient, and also reduces environmental impact in some conditions. This continuous supply is regulated using a daylight sensor, which will be connected directly to the generators. On detecting the absence of daylight, the mechanism will function and will not in its presence.
There are two ideas in one model, the advanced warning systems and the speed breaker power generation. In the advanced warning systems, an IR sensor has been placed on one side of the road. As soon as it will detect the motion of a car in front of it, it will activate the red light as well as a buzzer to indicate the car on this side that a car is already coming from the opposite side, so that this car can stop and make way for the other car to pass through easily, and thus preventing head-on collisions. For the speed breaker power generation, instead of using the rack and pinion mechanism, I have showcased this working using a gear motor. Whenever I spin the gear motor, it will rotate with a certain RPM and thus generating electricity to power this white street light. By combining both models, we get a system to maintain safe and easy to go roadways on the hilly areas.